A Dole Whip Mickey waffle. Is it good? Let's find out. Whoa. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today I'm actually in Hilton Head, South Carolina, which is not too far from where I live, to visit this place. Yes, the Disney DVC Resort on Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. I don't live too far from here, and I also, like I said, I don't live too far from Disney World. I'm less than 5 hours away from Disney World, which is great, but sometimes I just can't get down there all the time. So this is a great spot for me to come to. And I haven't been here in a while, and so I wanted to document that and bring you guys with me as we check out the resort. I know they're going on some refurbishments, but I think those are more room related. We're gonna get some food while we're here, check out the merchandise store because Halloween merch just dropped just a few days ago, and I wanna see if they have any Halloween merch here. It is a really small gift shop, so I don't know what they're gonna be carrying. But I know at Christmas time last year, they definitely did carry a little bit of Christmas items. So let's see if they have any Halloween merch here, or just see what they have here new in general. So let's go across the bridge and see what they got. Before we officially head into the actual property, I just wanted to kind of show you this great marina that the Disney property sits on. Disney property is right here to the left, which is their own little island. And then all of this over here is what's called Shelter Cove area of Hilton Head. And then you got this great marina right here, including this awesome boat that's coming in. This is actually a tiki barge. So you can go on tours out on the water, and they have a little bar in the middle where you can have some drinks and learn about some history. But first of all, it is a beautiful, beautiful morning here. But if you turn and go this way, it comes across the bridge and brings you onto the actual Disney property. Now, this is a Disney DVC resort. So you do have to have DVC points to stay here, or buy points through one of the many DVC rental companies or a DVC family member or somebody that you may know. But it is a fantastic resort for the fact that it actually sits in the low country of South Carolina. When you walk in here, it does give you Disney resort vibes. It definitely feels like you're inside that Disney bubble. Obviously not without theme parks or anything like that, but it is such a nice place. And this is where you pick up the shuttles to go to the other pool, which is located across the street on the ocean. Very cool pool as well. And they also have a restaurant over there called Signals. Good food. So this is Live Oak Lodge. This is where you actually check in and register. And there's also some other stuff in there as well. One of the cool things I love about this property is it kind of gives you a flower and garden vibe, because they have these amazing topiaries all throughout the park, which reminds me of the Flower and Garden Festival at Epcot with all the different topiaries. They have this one, Bambi, I think Chippendale. There's a couple of them. We'll see them throughout the actual tour, but this is the Live Oak Lodge where you're going to basically check in and have your initial initial welcome to Disney. They usually actually have people up here with big Mickey hands waving at you, but it is early in the morning, and I also don't know how many people are checking in today because it's not a weekend or anything like that. But from the Live Oak Lodge, if you turn this way, this will kind of bring you to all of the rooms and all of the restaurants, the gift shop, and the pool that they have here on property. So the Broad Creek Mercantile, this is going to be basically the center hub, the meeting place of the island. And you have your general store, your bike rentals, community hall, exercise room, and your swimming hole pool, which is actually a really awesome pool. One thing that they don't actually say on there too is that they do have a really awesome dock, which I'll show you. And the dock will actually go out and you could actually fish from there, which is really, really awesome. And they do have some really great fishing here in South Carolina. They really do. I've fished here for the last 12 plus years, and the fishing here is good. And where it's located is actually right over there. You can catch some good fish if you're patient. But this is the view of the place. You probably seen my video before, but the view hasn't changed, but it's stunning. It's a stunning view. And if you have one of these rooms, it's a great place to wake up and have some Joffrey's coffee. So fun fact about Joffrey's coffee here is this is the only place in South Carolina that you can get Joffrey's coffee. I'm a huge Joffrey's fan. Love every aspect of it, and I can't get it anywhere else because they don't have stores in here, or they don't even sell it inside stores. Disney's the only place that you can get Joffrey's coffee in South Carolina, so that's an awesome thing, which I'm going to be getting some this morning. So as for the theming of this resort, Disney went with a 1940s fish and hunting camp is really what the theming is designed around, which you definitely get that feel there. So you're gonna have a lot of like classic signs around the property, like Dr. Bill's Hair Tonic, and then some other ones that you'll see. But that is really what this is designed around, is a 1940s hunting and fishing camp. So I told you about topiaries. Here's some more. So Bambi and Thumper, I think there's a couple more around here somewhere. I don't know exactly, but it really gives a cool like little feel. Again, like flower and garden. The other cool thing about this place too is that they do have amazing hammocks all over the property. They're mostly shaded for the most part, but again, obviously sun moves, but that is such a cool thing just to kind of sit there in a hammock and enjoy yourself. That's fun, but I'm hungry. So another nice feature of this property, like similar properties, anywhere on Disney properties for that matter, is they have grilling stations, which are great, especially if you're on vacation here. And the units that you have here have some, they have some amenities for cooking, but it's nice to actually have a grill option as well. So you could actually run to the local grocery store, which is just across the way, and grab some good food, and you can just come up here and grill. Great picnic tables, beautiful, beautiful view. This sailboat, by the way, has actually been here forever. It's been stuck in the marsh forever. I don't know if they're ever going to get it out. It's been, I think in my last video a year ago from this place, it was actually stuck in the marsh. So if you guys want a free boat, there it is. So as a travel agent, I do talk to a lot of clients about different opportunities. This place is not super cheap. I will say that right now. This resort is not super cheap. It is on the pricier side. Just before I came here today, I actually looked at what one night would be if I booked it like right now for one night, and it was like $500 a night. So it's not a super cheap place to stay. But if you're a Disney fan and you're traveling and you're on your way down to Florida, this is a great place to stop off if you do need to stay and you want to stay on a Disney property. It's just a really, really good place to stay. And like I said, you kind of stay in that Disney vibe. And I know a lot of people that I book vacations for, they do come here and it's kind of a stopping point, or they book a whole trip here because you can do a lot. Hilton Head has a lot to offer, and this Disney resort has a lot to offer. Just not here, but also even at the other location, which is where their main pool and restaurant right in the ocean is. So it is a really cool place, especially if you are looking to book a Disney vacation without the theme parks. And if you're a golfer, now Disney doesn't have their own golf course here, but Hilton Head is known for having some of the best golf courses around. But if you are a golfer and you're going to be going out golfing, Disney does have their own little putting green that you can come up here, grab some balls or putters, or if you're here to golf and you have your own stuff, you can just come up here and practice some of your putting, which is really nice. And like I said, you're next to a half dozen really nice golf courses within like less than a half mile, which is a really great feature of this resort too, especially if you're someone who likes to golf. Fun fact, I am horrible at golfing, so as you can see, the putting is not my thing. Golfing's really not my thing. You know what is my thing? Just going out and hanging out with some friends on the golf course. That's my thing. But it is a cool feature to have if you're someone who wants to come here and golf in Hilton Head, and you can kind of practice your putting game before heading out. And it is extremely shaded, which is really, really nice in hot southern summers. I think they actually changed this since last time. This looks like an updated sign. It used to be a pelican sign, but it looks completely new. But these are the signs that they have on all the sides of the buildings, which is really neat. But I wanted to bring you over in this corner real quick just to kind of show you that they do have a really nice playground as well. with the padded ground, really nice equipment. The biggest thing to remember about this playground though is that you are going to be in the sun most of the day, so it's going to be hot if the kids go to try to slide down that slide in the mid-afternoon. The other great thing, and I said in another video, which I'll link below if you want to check it out, is over here is a beautiful wedding pavilion that you can go get married at with the great view of the marsh. So again, when I say this place has everything to offer, it really does. But we're here for food and merchandise, so let's go there. So Broad Creek Mercantile is where you can find your general store and also your food. And then your food location is actually called Tide Me Over, which we're gonna go see. Hopefully they're still serving breakfast because I do want Mickey waffles, but they also have this amazing banana bread French toast. So I'm really hoping they're still serving breakfast. And we're also definitely gonna get a Dole Whip. That's 100%. Just outside the gift shop and the food location, they do have this really awesome boards of today's happenings, which you see on several Disney resorts as well. The unique thing here is that they give you the high and low tides of the ocean. So if you're someone who's going to go to the beach or go fishing, you can kind of go off that. But then they give you everything for the day, including a meet and greet at 11 with Pluto and Chip and Dale, who Chip and Dale are brand new to this location. They just brought them here several months ago, which is a really cool thing for everyone. They used to be just Pluto. So Dole Whip acquired. I ordered some Mickey waffles. They don't have the banana bread French toast anymore, which is kind of sad. It was so good. But they do have Mickey waffles, which I'm going to get. Now, I did notice, which is super cool, is they do have some Halloween stuff here. They have the Donald Duck candy corn sipper, which you can see throughout all the different parks. And they have all the different cups that you can get for the 100s for refillable stuff, but they have the sipper. So if you're looking for Halloween stuff here, they definitely have it. We're going to hopefully see some stuff inside of the actual store itself, but we're going to go find ourselves a seat, and I'm going to show you one of my favorite spots. So from the actual Broad Creek Mercantile area, if you come over this way, there's a little cubby back here, and it is one of my favorite spots to eat. There's no one back here. It's right by the pool. I would say it's quiet, but it's not quiet because you have the music blasting from the pool, but it is just a really awesome location out of the sun. And this is where I'm going to eat my Dole Whip and my waffle. So I actually decided to move, and the reason I decided to move was copyright reasons. That music over there is just blasting Disney music, and I don't want any issues when it comes to YouTube content copyright. So I moved to where you don't hear anything, but I have that in the background. And this is melting super quick, so there's nothing better than a Dole Whip. I really, especially on a hot day, just nothing beats a Dole Whip. And there goes my sign. Their signs too for their food is awesome. It's Pluto, which Pluto is one of their main characters. Like I said, they just brought Chip and Dale back, but Pluto's one of their main characters. But I'm gonna eat this and wait for my Mickey waffles. Mickey waffles acquired. So this is the entree of the Mickey waffles here, and I really wish they had something special that I could review for you guys, because like I said, they used to have banana bread French toast, and it's not on their menu anymore, which is super sad. So really all they have now is just Mickey waffles and just basic breakfast platters. They do have different items for lunch, which are good, but I'm not going to be here for lunch. I'm just having some breakfast. But I mean, when you're at a Disney property, I mean, you have to have a Mickey waffle. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You just have to have a Mickey waffle. And you get 3 in here, which is not bad. And then you get 1 sausage patty sausage patty. It's $9.99 for all of it. Is it quite worth $9.99? I don't know, but I'm a huge Mickey waffle fan, so I can't complain. But we're gonna douse these in syrup and dig into that, as long as our Dole Whip as well. Maybe I'll put Dole Whip on the Mickey waffle. That might be a new thing. Let's check that out. Pardon the shadow, but it's kind of just where I'm sitting. There's nowhere really else to sit. The sun's at my back no matter where I sit. But we have to do the pour. Just Mickey waffles galore. I'm actually gonna save this one with no syrup because I'm gonna put Dole Whip on it. I really want to try it. I just think, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just try a Mickey waffle with Dole Whip. I think it would taste good. I mean, why wouldn't it? It's Dole Whip and it's a Mickey waffle. Can I focus? There we go. Ooh, look at that. So a Dole Whip Mickey waffle. Is it good? Let's find out. Whoa. That just brought a Mickey waffle literally to a whole new level. I'm not kidding. The Mickey waffle's already really sweet, but that Dole Whip just... Alright. Disney, you need to do something with this. I don't know whether it's at Kona or Ohana or something, but Dole Whip Mickey waffles should be a thing. These are incredibly good. It almost kind of tastes like Hawaiian bread. The pineapple-y Hawaiian bread. That's incredible. That is so good. Why Disney's not doing that at Polynesian or something, beyond me. That is one of the tastiest things I've actually had. So good. So good. And now the traditional Mickey waffle, dripping syrup everywhere. There's nothing like a good Mickey waffle. I have to tell you though, I think I'm a new fan of Dole Whip Mickey waffles. The syrup doesn't do it justice. That is so good with the pineapple. I think I'm gonna eat the rest of mine with my Dole Whip. That is just so good. All right, I just had to go back to this because honestly, I have to tell you, it's so good. So I think losing it. I think if you are anywhere that has Dole Whip and anywhere that has Mickey waffles, you need to try this. It is just insanely good. The flavors just go well together. So, I mean, it's perfect. It literally is perfect. I forgot to mention too, the actual coffee is complimentary, which is really nice. I appreciate that. I went to order it and they said it's complimentary, and I was like, perfect, that's awesome. But again, the waffles were awesome, especially with that Dole Whip. And I don't want to steal a line from a famous YouTuber, but enough with that type of Mickey Mouse waffle business. Let's go check out merchandise, see if we can find any Halloween stuff here at Hilton Head's DVC Resort. So we are successful. I was not expecting this much Halloween stuff, but they have a ton of Halloween merch. A lot of the new stuff that just came out into the parks, including shirts and everything else. So they have the bubble wands, which are also brand new to this year's collection. But this is actually one of my favorite items off this collection. They had one similar last year, but this one is a little bit different this year, but it's a light up Mickey bucket. It says trick or treat on the back. It's awesome. It's incredible. And these were all over last year, and these are big too, by the way. I mean, this is my hand compared next to it, and these things are fairly large, which are really nice. And they have my favorite Halloween shirt. This is one of the shirts that I have been kind of eyeing for a while. They have that, which is Welcome to Halloween. They also have the Ghouls Night Out kitchen towels, which are insanely amazing. And they have the pins. The pins are one of... I saw these the other day, and they are amazing. Now, a cool thing is they actually have a Disney DVC member exclusive Halloween pin, which is really awesome. So if you're a DVC member and you want your exclusive pin, they have that one as well, which price-wise, it's under silver, so we'll have to go check what silver price is, but which I don't remember exactly what the pricing, but I think that one's probably around 15 or so. But then they also have the Mickey and Minnie plushes. These are $29.99, and again, you do get discounts if you're a DVC or annual pass member, but these are another amazing option. But they have the Loungefly. This Loungefly is one of... I think it's really cool, to be honest with you. I'm a Halloween fan. I love the merch. Now, I did come here, honestly, looking for the Spirit jersey. They don't have it here, but this is like the same design that's on the Spirit jerseys, and they're just incredible. Has all the classic Disney stuff from this year. Even has the Donald, which I can't get a clear shot of it, but the Donald that's on here, which is right there, that's actually on a t-shirt this year too, a nice tie-dye t-shirt. And I'm not a tie-dye fan, but that shirt is really incredible as well. And this line with the Mickey peeking through is one of my favorites. I was on the hunt for the hat that has that, but they seem to not have it here. But that's all right, because I'm going to be down at Disney World in a week or so anyway, so I'll just look at it when I'm down there. But these are incredible. Now, these are Oh, these are DVC member only exclusives. Okay. So there you go. If you're a DVC member, these are actually exclusive. $64.99. And it has the DVC member on the side of that. That's cool. Okay. So these are exclusive lines, some of these. And then these ears I don't think I've seen pictures of. Nope, these are DVC ears. That is incredible. So if you're looking for exclusive merchandise, this is it. These are DVC Halloween merchandise. Those are really cool ears too. I love those. So one of my other favorite items this year from their line is these Mickey pumpkin. They're votive, or you can use, like a flickering battery operated light. These are $24.99, and these are actually one of my favorite pieces of this year. I just love Mickey pumpkins, and there's something about them that I just love in general. Now, I did notice something in particular, is that a lot of this stuff is actually Disney DVC merch. I didn't realize that this shirt was as well. So that's actually a really cool feature. And again, that shirt is $29.99. So those are some really cool features if you are a DVC member and you want something exclusive. And again, just look at those ears. Those ears are just amazing. You got Goofy and Donald. You got the Spooky Castle, Happy Halloween DVC member, and the Minnie. These are just incredible. Love those ears. So moving on from the Halloween stuff, they do have a ton of Disney 100 stuff as well. These are the Disney Vacation Club exclusives. So you have a Loungefly bag. That's not exclusive, but they have a Spirit jersey that's exclusive to basically Disney DVCs. They also have this really awesome line for Disney Vacation Club members. Just like any other vacation club, you're going to get exclusive merchandise. And here you're going to get the Hawaiian shirt. You also have the DVC Spirit shirt. It's not a sweatshirt, it's just a long sleeve shirt. And then exclusive Loungeflies from... It's actually a really cool bag. I like that a lot. Exclusive luggage. And then even some more DVC exclusive ears as well. So if you are a DVC member, they have some amazing merchandise here. And now some of the stuff I have not seen other places as well. So again, just like every other DVC resort, they do have exclusive merch that's exclusive to specific DVC resorts. So some of the stuff you may not find anywhere else other than the actual Hilton Head Resort. Similar to this, Disney's Hilton Head Island Resort. You're not going to find these anywhere else but here. And they have some great stuff here. So golf polos, actual Mickey golf balls, and then some really nice sweatshirts as well. And then you just have your normal Disney merch. And this stuff has been here for a while. I saw this last time I was here, and I've also seen these like in the parks as well. And they still have a pretty decent collection of the 626 Day, which was the Stitch holiday. They actually have a pretty decent collection of all the Stitch merchandise from 626 Day still here. $21.99 unless otherwise marked. And again, if you're DVC or annual pass, you're going to get that discount as well. So they have some really nice stuff here. So they actually had way more inside the store than I thought they were going to have. I was not expecting that. And I actually talked to one of the cast members that was inside, and she did tell me that this is the most Halloween merch that they've ever been sent. And based off, because they don't have a lot of room in there. But it was incredible, actually, how much merch they actually had, including the DVC exclusive merch, which was fantastic. I did end up picking up a couple things. I picked up a keychain for myself, because this is actually one of my pretty much new favorite designs. I'm going to get the hat when I'm down there next week, but also this. That is on the Spirit jersey and also the Loungefly, and I got that for Harlow as a welcome back to school, because she started school today. So I'm excited about that, to give her that pin and something that she could actually celebrate her first day of school. But more importantly, I got a new keychain. I love it. Let's go check out a little bit more of the resort before we left. But so far, we came here for food and merch, and so far, I am not disappointed with this little mini trip. And they are doing a Pluto meet and greet right now, but I'm not going to show it just because there are a lot of kids around, and just out of respect for, kids, I'm not going to show anybody's faces. But they are doing a really awesome Pluto meet and greet right now, right by the dock, which unfortunately I can't get down the dock right now because Pluto's blocking it. So I'll have to maybe show you guys at another time, or check out the link in the description, which is my last video here where I walked down there. But let's go show you a little bit more of the resort. I'm gonna grab a little bit more coffee as well, and just kind of finish up a little bit of a morning here at Hilton Head's DVC. Guys, Pluto is right there. And I can't film him because he's with a bunch of kids, but he's right there. So it looks like the meet and greet is over and Pluto is going to the doghouse. But I was able to catch a little bit of Pluto. In this area I forgot to show you too because there was a lot of people in it, but this is a great area as well. It's a fire pit area where they do s'mores and everything like that. And then they have some really nice picnic tables. So this place has a little bit of everything, which is like a favorite feature of this resort. So Casey will be a happy camper. I'm bringing her a Mickey pretzel. And I said this in other videos before too, is the cheese they give you here with the Mickey pretzels is completely different than they give you in the parks. Here they give you Land O'Lakes, which in my opinion is literally superior to the cheese they give you inside the parks. If we're gonna talk about plastic cheese, we're gonna get good plastic cheese, and the Land O'Lakes one is incredible. And that's what you get here with the Mickey pretzel, unlike the parks, which I don't remember who the parks actually give you, but let me tell you, Land O'Lakes is the best. So if you find yourself here, get yourself a Mickey pretzel and try this cheese because it is the best plastic cheese that I have tried ever. Also, remember when I said they rented bikes? They rent a lot of bikes. Look at all of these bikes. Just everywhere. It kind of reminds me of like childhood, where you knew where everyone was at because all the kids' bikes were, you know, scattered around someone's front lawn. But yeah, so if you're here, rent a bike because you can bring them off property as well. And the nice thing is Hilton Head has a ton of bike trails that you can go to. Personally, I think this was a successful trip. We came here today to, one, grab some good breakfast. Unfortunately, they didn't have the banana bread French toast still, but they did have Mickey waffles, and we discovered something amazing with pineapple Dole whip and Mickey waffles. Literally one of the best things I've tried in a long time. But we also came here looking for Halloween merch, and I think we succeeded. I was so shocked on how much Halloween merch they actually had here at this location, given that this gift shop is tiny. It's not a big gift shop. So I was really shocked on how much actual merch they had. But again, if you are someone who's looking for Disney DVC exclusive merch, especially Halloween, you gotta check it out. So if you do live close enough or you're driving through or even staying here, check that out. But also look at some of your DVC resorts that are on Disney property as well, because they'll probably have these DVC exclusives as well. It's not just for Hilton Head. But again, it was just a really cool experience to see that much Halloween stuff. But I think that was a successful trip over here. I got a Mickey pretzel to bring home. We got some really good merchandise and some really good food in our stomachs. So thank you guys so much. And again, remember, I could book this hotel for you as well. So if you want to stay here, I could book it for you and take care of all of your travel needs. So check us out, like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification as well, which will allow you to see any future videos that are up and coming. And also check us out on all of our social media and explorethemouse.com, where you could actually get a quote for any type of Disney trip. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will see you in the parks.